Hello guys, so welcome to another brand new video of Rhino and Grasshopper. In this video, we are going to use sub D option of Rhino, and we are going to make this tower, which was designed by Sahadit. And it's like this was like a request from the user, from my subscriber. I don't know who was it, so I'm just doing that. So it has a base of polygons first of all. So I'm just giving a polygon. So I'm just giving polygon of six-sided figure. That is an hexagon. So and this you can see the mode is being inscribed. So it's up to you. So it's like you can use inscribed, and I think so you know the difference between inscribed and circumscribed, which was I said in previous video. So, and if you don't know how to give the value, I can show you again. It's like how to change the value. So number of sides, you just click the and just give 6 and you change. So size is being 6. Now I'm just giving 0 comma 0. So maybe I can give the value of the hexagon as 35. So 35. I mean the radius. So I'm just raising it above with a height of 240. So it's just so the model which I'm doing is kind of a proportional one, not exact scale. So it's like it looks like proportionally correct. So so I'm just giving a line over here. So that because so I just drawn the line. So let's see the image. So let's look at the image properly. So you can see this hexagon. So this is also an hexagon, but in this hexagon it's a flat surface. So this one is straight away connecting to this part, and you can see it's a corner, that is a vertex. But here it's like it's a mid. I mean middle of the sides. So it seems like the top hexagon is being rotated from it's like you can see. So it is connecting. So it's been rotated a little bit. So that's what I'm also going to do. So I'm just drawing a line over here. So I'm just going to rotate it. It's been rotated. So now I'm going to split it. So it's been splitted. The same way I'm going to do it here. So this part, I mean, okay, I'll just show you. So I can use this. So this part, so we should twist and join in this part. It's like this line should join here. This line should join here. This line should join here. Sorry, it's like this line should join here and this line. So this part should join in this part. If you see the image properly, this part is it's going here and it's tilting over here and joining. So we need to do that. So let's do it. So I'm going into sub D. Where is sub D? Okay, before sub D, I'm just drawing a line to find the midpoint in every reference line. So I'm just using line. Now I'm going to use vertical option. So which is done. So the vertical. So this is done. So I can get the midpoint because I'm going to do this separately, the first and the base. So I'm going to do it separately. So I'm just opening sub D. Where is the box? Yeah, here it is. Create a sub D box. It's being done. So before going to sub D, I'm just giving x, y, z count as 3. So I'm just changing the count. Now I'm just placing exactly at middle. Maybe I can keep it in shade. So you can see I'm just changing the mode. This is a toggle sub D display. You can toggle it. It becomes flat. Now I'm going to do this, or else I can copy this and keep it over here. So which is done. So now before doing that, I need to select. If you see here, so if you see, if I change the toggle mode, in this toggle mode the corners became like a kind of a pills. The cuboid turns into a kind of a pill shape. So I don't want that. So I want only in the center part to be little bit fluidity, not the entire one. So I'm going to use this option. This is like it will select only edges, and it's a filter. If you want, you can turn off and you can select spaces like this. So it's up to you. So I'm just going to select only curves. So I'm just selecting this, and you can see the lines has been selected, but I want these lines to be there. You can use this select edge loop. So wait, I'm just, oh, this is the line which we draw for the mid. Okay, I got confused. I don't know how it then. So this line is off for the midpoint. We just drawn for the midpoint. Maybe I can hide this line for now. So now I'm just selecting these lines and using where is 30. So I'm just using edge loop. So edge loop will like so it will select the edges. It's like it's a loop. It creates a loop with the connection. Okay. So this is done. So now I need the bottom one. So which I done. So now I need this base one. I don't want these lines. I don't want this lines curve. I don't want curve. I don't want curve. I don't want curve segment. So the edge loop has been submitted. Now I'm just going to add crease. So the crease has been added. So if I turn on this toggle, you can see I just added the crease for only this. So the box has not been changed. So because of this. So now I'm just turning on. So now I'm going to do this. Do the same. Do the same for this. I'm just dragging this so that it it avoids the confusion. Like it also has a. So I'm just drawing this. So now I'm just using edge loop. Now bottom. Now I'm using add crease. So I added crease to one object. Just check this because sometimes the crease, if so the crease won't be added, so it will show no change has been made it. So you need to check because you thought like if you do crease it would be added, but always when you use a command just check this part. So or else just change it and see. So see the toggle is flipped, but I can see it. Okay, so this is what I need. So now I'm adjusting. So I'm just selecting this part, and I can also use shift control to select the edge of the subd. So it's up to you. There are many options. So now I'm using select edge loop. So it's been done. So I'm using move. So it's been moved. Now I'm going to use so it's been done. So I'm going to do this. Select edge loop where it is. So I'm moving the top and base according to the shape. So auto off. Post snap. Smart track. Sorry, I turn off the grid snap. So and for now I'm just keeping placing over here. I'm just selecting this and I'm just using edge loop and moving because it was snap is on. I don't know why it's not snapping. Everything is on. Okay, move. So I'm just snapping everything. I mean I'm just moving and keeping up the shape which I need. So I'm just doing this. So this has been done. So I need to connect this. I need to create a flow and I need to join this. So the top tray I think so it can be as it is. Now I'm just going into the base and now I'm going to use shift delete this, shift control delete this faces, and maybe I just need this face, so I'm just deleting this and this one also. I don't need this. So now I need to join these two, so I'm just selecting the curve. Let's select the bridge and let's go with the bridge option. Where is the bridge? I want this point to be here. Okay, please, I'm just so you can see the image. So it's going like this and it goes and joined over here. You can see, and you can see over here. So it goes like this and goes and joined over here. So it matches the image. So you can see the bulge. I mean the part and it goes inside. So let's see and let's mirror it and see. So whether it's correct or wrong. Let's see. Can have a knowledge. mirror it, mirror. So yeah, so you can see over here, this part is joining over here. So this is done. So the line is being done, and you can see the bottom is like a little bit reduced. And if you want, we can do the reduction, scale 2D. So this is done. So okay, so it's been done. So let's see. And when I open this, like, let's see, let's I just open this because, and I'm just extracting the surface, and now I'm just adding this. Okay, I'm just deleting everything. So you can see the interior space. It's like we created it, so now we need to create the interior space for this so that we can work on the interior. So I'm just deleting this. I just did the symmetrical part to see whether like to check how it comes. So the now I need to edit the interior part. So you can see this part, this is not even visible in the outside, so I don't need this. So first, just selecting the surface. So I'm just first extracting it. So I'm also doing this for the same side. So I'm just extracting the surface. So the surface has been extracted. So I'm just deleting the surface. The same way, I don't need these two because like this two will won't be visible in the outside. So don't need this. It's not even visible. So it's been deleted. The same way, I'm just doing this. These will be visible. Let's see. Let's mirror it and see it. Mm, okay, so you can see this part, this part, this part. So I'm just changing this one to this, and now I'm using this control point. Now I'm just deleting this part which I don't like. I just did mirror, so I'm just deleting this. So I'm just selecting this part. I'm just moving little inward, and now I'm just taking this part. Instead of moving it, I can slide it. Slide, yeah, slide option. So I can slide it. I can slide it to middle. The same way, I can slide it to middle. So let's check it. Let's check this part. Let's mirror it and see whether it gives any change or like. Okay, this is fine. So now I'm just using mirror command again. So I'm using mirror. So when you see inside, now the interior space, like the space has been, now we can create a proper floor in this. So now I'm just turning on the hidden part. So I'm just mirroring this part. So I'm just using mirror. The same over here. Mirror. So this has been done. So the one tower has been done. So we need to do for the we also need to do the second part. So let's see the image. The second one, yeah, okay. So hello guys. So let's do the second tower. So from here it joins here. So I think so. The base is also hexagon over here, but the top one is not hexagon. But it is like it is derived from hexagon. That's why the surface is so smooth. So let's see how to do. I'll teach how to do, and I'll just dragging this above. I'm just giving a value of 280. So now I'm just drawing a line like this, and you can see. Wait, I'll just show you the image. This shop is like you can see it is being flattened over here. So mm, yeah. So let's go into line and just use vertical line over here. So as I said before, we need to rotate this midpoint. So I'm just placing it over here. Okay, this has been rotated. Just don't want this line. This line. Okay, let's draw here. This is the line. So here, and let's take rectangle. And now I've used line midpoint. So now when I use curve tool over here, I just need this point. So this is what we need. Just use mirror and array, polar array. So select it. So which is done. So when I see the image, the sharp as this one edge. So let's use line vertical and let's use this, and now let's use scale 1D. Oh, let's use scale 2D and let's scale it a little bit. So this is what we need. So this is done. So you can see. So wait a sec. Before scaling, I want to check this whether it's center. Yeah, it's center. So now I'm just using scale. Scale 2D. So it scales in all the direction. So this is done. So now I'm going to see the image again. So if you look carefully, this one is going here and going here. I mean this point is going, so this point should go over here. Okay, so let's drag the sub D, the same procedure, but here you need to be little conscious because in this one it's clear it's going here, it's going, but when you see here this one is also going inside and this part is also going inside. So we need to be so clear for that. So that's the only confusing part in this tower. So I'm just using maybe what to say, where is it, box. Yeah, so I'm just using a box. 140. Well, I can just change it downwards because if you want it down, you should give it minus, but I didn't give the minus, so that's why it's fine. So I'm just selecting. No, before selecting, I'm just dragging this over here. I'm just selecting the lines before I used to do the same procedure. Wait, I just select this zoom selected. So the zoom focus has been changed. That's why. Okay, so now I'm going to use this loop. So I'm just selecting all the lines, I mean the edges, not in these two. I didn't select, if you see properly, because they are the I need the fluidity, but I don't want the corner, so I'm just using crease. So the crease has been added. So I'm just closing this. Now if you check, it doesn't change. So you need to, after adding a crease, you just always have a check, because sometimes the crease won't be made. So like sometimes that time you need to redo the blocks, or like try to do without cutting, Most of the time we used to cut the model, then we will try to decrease it. But most of the time we try to cut the model, then we try to crease it. But it is advisable, if you don't get the crease, just crease it then cut the model. Maybe I can put a separate video for that. Okay, so I'm just selecting this, selecting the loop, move. I'm just moving this. So this one, selecting the loop, so move, and this one, selecting the edge loop, move. So it's been moved. So this is done. I'm just doing this for again, move, 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 move. So I'm just selecting this and selecting this. So the same procedure I'm just following here. So I'm just using the face and I'm just deleting this and deleting that. Okay, the curves. Okay, so now I'm using bridge. Now I need the bridge to be a little bit inverted, not like this. Just selecting the curve again, bridge, bridge. Okay, the bridge is done. So let's see it's whether it's finished. Yeah, okay, so this is fine. So let's go into the building. Like you can see, this part is going inside. Okay, so that means I'm selecting this and I'm just moving a little bit here, so it's going inside. So if I open this, so now if you see, so if you see here, it goes inside and this one is also going inside. In my model, if you see, so this one is going inside and this one is also going inward. So this is what the model should be. Okay, so now so the model, I mean the skin is done. So it's simple, right? So I'm just using mirror again. So this is not the proper way. I need to mirror in this way. So to check, it's okay. You can see it's like that, this only. So this fine, but if you want, you can do a little alteration over this. Move a little bit like this. Move a little towards like this. So then if I use mirror, when it both connects, now this is perfect for me. Wait, I just save this image and I will just zoom in and show you. So if you see here carefully, so this one is going inside, this part, I mean this part is going here and this part is going inside. So it's both are going inward, this part and this part. And see my model, so this is going inward and this part is also going inward. So this is fine. So let's mirror it and let's see the entire block. It's seriously tough to figure out how they did it in model. Just imagine how they thought this seriously. So that's why Zagadir is like she's a number one architect in the field. She has a great spot in the field because I'm just trying to do the replication of what she did. It literally takes a lot of time, lot of studies, but wow. So you can see maybe this is not that perfect, but this is the concept. Okay, so you can see this inside. It goes inside. You can see it goes inside, and the flap. So you can see the flap, and you can see from above it's been twisting inside. From above it's been twisting inside, and this one from flat it goes inside, and this one from flat it goes inside. The concept is done. It's not it's like I'm not saying it's a perfect one, but this is the concept. So it is a lookalike. Oh, and I'm just altering this. Okay, no, let us just take this and just use scale 2D. So the scale 2D is done. Now let's turn on. Okay, so this is done. So this is the concept of Zagazit Tower. And if you want, you can keep like this or like this. I will keep it like this itself. It looks much better. So that's why for me. Oh, this is done. So let's scale it. And now I did this model, right? So if I open this, you can see the interior like space is done. So let's do it for this also. Oh, mm, I want first I need a mirror to see which part and all it's being. We don't need an interior space. So this part that is. Let's first extract the surface. I think so. This part is not visible. Yeah, this is not even visible. So let's extract it. So let's extract all the surface. I mean into different surfaces. Extract the surface, the top and bottom. I'm using shift control instead of using this. It's up to you. If you want, you can use that. Well, Rhino has a lot of options, so I'm just using the controls. So it's up to you. So as I said before, which part? This part is not visible. If you check carefully, and let's add. Okay, let's mirror this and see. Yeah, see, it's not visible. Okay, so and now let's mirror this. So in this, only some part is visible. Let's see which is the part. So, okay, these two is not visible. So that is this two is not visible, and select it. So select this and try to add crease. See, no changes made. So instead of that, you just select this line and add a crease. So the crease has been added. Then select this surface and delete it, which is much easier. You know. Okay. So this is also. So okay. So from here it's been added. And let's see with this part. Mirror. So let's change the view. Mm. Control Y. Okay. I think this can be moved a little bit. It's not going to affect that much. Yeah, this is fine. And this part is also, I think I can move a little bit, but not that much. Okay, so let's turn it on. The phone. Okay. Let's for now let's group it and just mirror it. So the model has been done. So say your comments about this video in the comment section. If you have any doubts, please let me know. And thank you for watching the video. Tata, bye bye. Have a nice day.